What's up, guys? It's Starfire, and today I'm back for another review. And I apologize for not reviewing the past suits of RWBY. I did find out my webcam in my computer is not working, so I have to go resort back to using my phone or just record. Figure out a way to do something else that's a lot. So it's really hard to edit without using webcam on my computer for some reason. I have to mess with it and figure it out. I tried to without getting frustrated. It's like, so, yeah, it's complicated. So yeah. Oh god, this episode. I don't know how many times I had to pause and stop and think. Because I was gonna rush and do this review right after. I did watch the episode a couple minutes ago, it's been a while. I've been messing with my, phone a bit, with the, how I want to look this to look. It's not how I imagine it. But as you see from the pictures, this episode was very hard in the sense that we get a harsh reality of the situation. One, James calls martial law. If you don't know what martial law is basically where the military can make choices and it does not have to follow ordinary law. It is something that in wartime that is called for. So, and then things get complicated a little bit, and there's technical things. I didn't read too much into it. I was like, I know what martial law is, so this short, sweet explanation how is being used in RWBY. So basically, James is gonna do what he wants, which is scary because Ozpin. Remember back in earlier volumes, Ozpin wasn't really favoring the military aspect, how technological everything was, and technology is a great thing. It is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful tool. It's how I connect with you guys, and you guys are able to watch my videos, and we can watch RWBY, we can talk about it. But in RWBY, the whole technology advancements and with the military and the weapons, it's bad because you wanted to make Amity Tower Communications Tower. That's all screwed up now. Ozpin, I never really trusted Ozpin that much. I never really have, and I knew this would happen. I didn't expect the way it did. And my heart's broken like a million pieces of that RWBY and Samsy, because you realize how broken. Okay, I'll get into it. Broken is just gonna be the key word. James is taking this to a level of, I get it. We stopped Arthur Watts. We stopped Tyrion. It's good, but I don't think James ever. The problem with James is that General Ironword is that I don't think he anticipates what his enemies could come up with next. He thinks he can. He thinks he's outdone smart. One thing we learn in any type of anime series is that usually the enemy, in a way, has the upper hand. It's the one cool thing about animes like this is that, and that's different from regular television or comics or anything else, is that the enemies always have a second plan. And the thing is, all villains get cocky. But it's in a way where it's terrifying. Sounds like, oh, I can't be killed, so all of you are screwed, so I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to the way, shape, or form I can make it. And I think that's the scariest part about Salem's character. She knows, and she understands. She knows, and she doesn't care. Ozpin's in a 15 or 14, 50-year-old boy's body. If I get little Oscar, I win. But then again, you have to really realize that Salem, I don't think, anticipated for Team RWBY to be the way they are. I mean Team RWBY, and along with Jean and Nora and Ren. I'm gonna get into the whole situation. I will say RWBY is becoming such a leader and such a threat to everybody else and the way they want to do things. RWBY, she's gone with John Iwan's plan. Yes, she didn't tell. A lot of people say, well, she should have told her at the beginning. She decided to keep it to herself until the time was right. And she had Oscar tell him. I think that was pretty brilliant on her part, because it would have been a lot more chaotic if she told him. And I think, for personally, this is how I see it. I think it was a good choice. I think personally, if I was in RWBY's position, I would do that, because I think he listens more to Oscar than anyone else, like anyone else in Team RWBY, because I think because he's Ospen's reincarnation, he's gonna get his memories, his mindset, So it's, but back to James, I don't know what he thought, that maybe Salem wasn't as smart as we knew. Salem knows what she's doing. She knows how to do this. She knows how to plot. Like she said, time is on her side, not anyone else's. She's had thousands of years, centuries to plot this out. But I think Salem's plans have been foiled so many times because of other huntsmen, not Ospen, not anyone else. I think especially to this point. Sorry, I just knocked over my phone. That's recording this. Especially, I think James, with the whole martial law situation, it's very complicated, because James is doing what he originally wanted from Volume 3, when we are introduced to an idea to stop Salem. He is doing what he wants. And he was trying to figure out, how am I going to do this without... He doesn't care that Timu is on his side or not. He'll just order them to be arrested. And the Ace Operative team are... I honestly don't trust James because of how militaristic he is, and how he thinks that he's always had the upper hand. Ospen knew Salem in a way always had the upper hand, but he was trying to create a chance. But I still don't like Ospen for the fact that he's kept so many secrets. Like, if you're going to keep it from the public, that's one thing. But you're keeping it from your teammates. I believe Team Stark, this is a theory I have. Team Stark was the one team Ospen trusted the most. He told things to them that no one else would. It's kind of like the Ace Operatives for James. But I think Ospen couldn't tell them everything because of how they would react. Maybe he could. Maybe he told Summer everything, because it seems like Summer knew more than anyone else in Team Stark. This is talking about Raven, Crow, and Ty. They know a lot about this. They know about Sam. They know about Cindy. They know all the things Ospen was planning, probably. But Summer, before she died, she may have knew the truth. And I'm gonna make a video talking about this theory, because this is I know, insane and crazy. What the heck are you talking about, Star? Like, what? It will make sense when I explain it, because I have. So now we know a little bit more about Summer after. Like, it's so horrible how her... So all we can do is say Summer died. I feel like she died. Salem killed her, okay? That's how I feel. I don't know if she did it herself or one of the minions did it. I feel like Salem would kill Summer herself. I think it would make sense. So James, he's going down this, he's going down this path. He's different how he was in Volume 3. He's going down this path where he's going to do whatever it takes to stop Salem in some form or get the upper hand. You have your upper chance right in front of you, but you decided to arrest her, okay? I think that's the one thing that concerns anyone, like RWBY, like any characters in RWBY or us as fans, is that what was Ospen's plan on how to stop Salem? That's the one thing that has never been revealed to us. Maybe Osmond didn't have a plan. Maybe he hoped maybe someone was strong enough to defeat her. Like, he knew she can't. So that makes me think, was Summer the golden ticket that never was golden? What do I mean by this? I mean, was Summer supposed to stop Salem but failed? And he went to RWBY, and his next plan was to lure his daughter, her daughter in, and use RWBY as the one thing that stopped Salem. And he was going to use Pyrrha first as the fall maiden. He was going to get all the maidens under him. He was going to, I don't know about the relics, but he was going to get RWBY on his side like Summer. But that makes you question, was Summer used in all of this? Okay, so now let me talk about what happened in this episode. The big thing that you see on my screen. RWBY. So remember back in Volume 1, RWBY was this like comedic happy, and her family wishes, yeah, her mom died, but she was a huntress, it happens, kind of thing. And you have her dad and her sister and her cool uncle, her cool drunken uncle. And now you look at it and you realize how tragic all of this is. How sad and how horrible all of this is. It's RWBY's life and her mother's death. There's so much more weight to it than just RWBY being Yang being really close to Summer, her dying really bothered me, really hard. Like, just put like this gap and this broken piece in the family. There is so much tension between Ty and, yes, I am mentioning the tension, because however Summer died, it is because of Salem, and one of them feels like you could have protected the other one. Both of you, I feel like Team Stark failed their leader. The team is so broken, but yet they were such a fearsome and brilliant team. But yet, what happened. So what really happened? And it feels like, okay, so I'm kind of blaming the writers at this point with this whole thing. I feel like now that we know a little too much what happened to Summer, so what happened to Team Stark? Where was Raven? Where was Crow? Where was Ty? Well, Ty was at home with his kids. And Raven was off with her tribe. And where was Crow? Does Crow really know what happened? You won't tell RWBY or Yang because it hurts him too much. And this is where the characters being human plays a part. When you lose someone you love, especially in the light of duty, let's say, like in that kind of form, they were killed, they were murdered, they were killed, because they were in the military, you have this sense, I believe, I haven't experienced any of this, but I think on Crow, defending Crow, and Ty, of course, you could be so struck with grief, looking at her kids, Yang's not technically her daughter, but looking at RWBY is a reminder of what was left behind. So let me talk about what Salem said. RWBY, she could have kept her mouth shut, did not say anything. I think deep down inside, RWBY really, really wanted to know what happened to her mother. Okay, I'm going to say this as a fan. Nothing, it took 7 volumes to reveal this. Okay, that's one. But it's so mysterious and weird how she died. And RWBY was about 5 when she died. And it's just weird. Everything's just weird. To me, it's very strange and why do you want to keep such a secret about how her mother died? I get it. RWBY at first didn't know about Salem. But when she found out about Salem, you could have told. Someone could have told. Maybe no one knows how she really died. Maybe it just, Crow did say earlier in this season that last mission she took, the one someone would die on, no one really knew why she did it. That means, when did Summer say the words she said to Salem? Was it before she died? Oh, was it the mission, her last mission, or before then? That makes you wonder what happened to Team Circle. What were the events leading to her death? And you could probably find fanfics and stuff, but those are fanfics. I really wish that we could get some answers, because I think to understand more of Salem and the plot, we have to go back in time to understand what happened at the beginning, before RWBY was born, before Yang, before Team RWBY, before RWBY even happened, pre-RWBY, and not post, that means after. So, when RWBY says, I don't remember exact words, but basically, she says, we're gonna stop you. We are. And that's we're gonna stop you, and we're gonna do, nothing's gonna get in our way, we're gonna stop you. And it was like, you failed. We see you fail, and Jin showed us the lamp. We can beat you. And Salem was basically I just summarized it pretty much. Those are the words your mother said. She says it in such a way, it gave me chills, all through my body. I was my heart was racing. It was oh my god. That was my mindset. I'm oh no, this is bad. This is bad. This is really, really bad. And so, yeah, guys, I was just shocked. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, I was expecting something to be revealed, and it was revealed in such a it was just horrible way how it was revealed. It wasn't RWBY's fault. And then when Salem said you could just see, RWBY, okay, first you see the tears, and then you're just RWBY is trying to, comprehend what Salem just said. And it makes RWBY realize, she killed my mother. I think that's the thought process, and it's just shocking. Because RWBY knew her mom died. She probably always wondered how. No one would tell her. Everyone would tell her how such a great huntress she was, how cool she was. She was a great mom she was. But there was another side to Summer, and the thing that happened to Summer. RWBY wants, and deep down inside, wants to know what happened to her mom. And she finds out in the worst way. If Crow knew, he could have told her. If Ty knew, he could have told her his own daughter. It doesn't make, nothing the adults around in RWBY's life, the actions they have made when it involves Summer, has not made sense. There's this big dark secret about Summer. And Salem is starting to reveal it. And it's just, it's scary for RWBY's 17, I think, at this point. And so yeah, and then you see the tears, and then you see the silver eyes flickering, and it's oh my gosh, she can go all silver-eyed maiden on me, and we're on us, and it's just oh god. And RWBY is trying to comprehend everything, and all these emotions are coming all out. My cat is just staring at me right now. It's really funny. And Maria said, your silver eyes will spark when you feel such intense emotions, whether they're good or bad. And then RWBY breaks down. She realizes it's probably Salem who killed her mother. Salem has caused all of this. And I don't know how RWBY is going to... It broke my heart because it's just it was revealed in such a way that it broke, I think, it just, I don't know if it broke anyone's heart besides my own, but it makes you realize how dark and how tragic Ruby's life is, and like everything surrounded. Ruby is, and then like we see the image of Summer, and it's just like Ruby doesn't want to think like how Salem killed her. She's probably thinking of it, and it's just it's very scary, and it's very heartbreaking. It's not just sad and oh my god, like kind of thing. It's heartbreaking to watch this. And now it's going to affect Ruby in every decision she makes. I think we might get an angry Ruby at some point, because but then that makes me, because she's like, why didn't anyone tell me this? She knew that Ruby knew she was a lot like her mother, and she never bothered her. Actually, I think it gave her some kind of, it made her felt good. Maybe that she was still kind of there with her. But it just, the way things are happening, it is awful. Just absolutely mind-blowing. This volume has been filled with so many complicated things, and it just keeps piling. And yes, James got angry at Yang about telling Robin the truth. And it's just and when James says the right thing to do is to make a difficult decisions, it was, Ruby has made so many. She's made a couple of those already. She chose not to tell James because that was a tough decision. She wanted to. You could see it on her face. She wanted to, but she didn't because she made that choice. So it's just, Ruby, I think, is going to have to make a decision by the end of the volume. And it depends what it is, but she's going to make a decision of fate. Yes, she's technically under arrest. And she's basically telling her not to give up. And having to sacrifice Mantle is just beyond, like, I get it, you have to make sacrifices and you have to make choices like that. But when you go to, I think it was James's plan all along to sacrifice Mantle, if it came to it. And I think that really, Team RWBY, like, none of them have faced something like this before. And I think James is having to make a decision. I don't know if he's going to regret them, but he's going to be accountable for them. And I don't think he's going to really see the responsibility and the magnitude of his actions until the consequences arise. So, and then Cinder. Honestly, Cinder, oh god, this is messy. Like, you have Salem plotting her thing, you have Ottawa, you have Tyrion, you have James with his plan, you have Team RWBY with their plan. Like, okay, you have all this going on in, like, and then you have Penny, and then you have the Winter Maiden thing, and like, you have all this piling up, and then Cinder. It's very exasperating at this point. Can't just Cinder just die already? Okay, that's awful, but like, can't she just, like, I was hoping she wouldn't be in the volume, because I'm like, wait till volume 8, because I'm okay with waiting for volume 8. If there's volume 8. I hope. Does it seem story's done yet? So, yeah, it's just, and then we all knew who took the Oscar, it's no lie. And Ren, Jean, and Nora weren't there when all the Salem thing happened. And then they find out Oscar got kidnapped, and this is bad because he's Austin's reincarnation, and that's what Sam's after, and and that could be all sinister. Mason's gonna be at Sam and prove her loyalty, and you know what? Neo doesn't need to be involved because she's adorable ice cream that she is, okay? Please, she just wants revenge. You know what? It's Take the Listener's fault why Roman's dead, because you got him involved in all the drama back in the earlier volumes. Thank you, I said my piece. I really don't like Cinder, okay? I think her character drives me nuts. I just had to have that moment. But this whole situation. So, yeah. In the beginning of the fight scene with Arthur Watts and James is really cool. And then the Robin, Clover, and Crow scene fight with Tyrion was really cool. I don't know if Clover is going to stay loyal to James. Who knows? I want to talk about that. When RWBY dashes over with her semblance, I just realized that RWBY can really use her semblance to really get out of there, like her whole arrest situation, but I think she's going to make it worse, but, I think I would just be like, peace out, my team now, you can go, like, stop Salem on your own, kind of situation. Screw, Atlas. I think going to Atlas wasn't the best decision. I think it wasn't. But anyways, this is rough. But when she goes to call everyone to tell them that James ordered martial law and this happened and that happened and everything, and yeah. It's just a lot happening all at once, and it's just hard to take in, and then RWBY gets disconnected. And it's just, everything is just so, and yes. Cinder is going to go after the Winter Maiden, which is something I didn't really open up that can of worms, because, this review is going on way long enough. But, just this entire episode was shocking, and, the whole RWBY situation just broke my flipping heart into a million pieces. But it's okay. It's RWBY. They'll do what they want. But, yeah. So, yeah, guys. I think that's it. I don't really want to get into anything else. I'll probably make separate videos to a lot of things that happened. I really want to talk. I really need to make a lot of the video. I need to make other videos for other things. But sorry about my webcam. Sorry about not uploading in a couple of weeks, in 2 weeks. I've been busy with life and stuff, and this is finally when I get the chance to talk to you guys. But yeah, please, it's gonna be kind of hectic with uploading. It's still gonna be pretty bad for the next 4 to 3 months, depends. So yeah, it's gonna be like this for a while, and then things will calm down, and then so yeah, I think. I was just thinking. Sorry, guys. Oh, God. But, anyways. That's gonna be it. I'm just trying to think what else I missed. Nothing. Just let me comment. Okay, make sure if you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys leave a like. And if you like content like this, I have similar content to it. And just make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell. of to get notifications when I have new videos uploaded. So, and yeah, don't forget to comment, guys, what your thoughts were. We can just chat in the comments and just talk about what happened. What happened, and guys, Surfer. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.